Hi, Taurus. We're going into February. We all know that you are ruled by Venus, and so I'm sure you're wanting to know what's happening in your favorite month. Listen, assess the mood, then talk when the time is right. A little bit of advice from the tarot deck, The Art of War. If you had bad news to impart or a touchy situation to discuss, be aware of the mood of the person you are going to talk to. With practice, you should be able to gauge when somebody will be resistant to your ideas and when they'll be open to your point of view and happy to find a resolution. You got two cards that just came out together, and it was Be Strong, Hold Steady. Boy, you got something going on. When a close relationship like a marriage goes wrong, the resulting breakup is never easy. But as soon as you are ready, move quickly, stop feeling sorry for yourself, lay everything on the table, keep your counsel, and don't be rattled by bullshit tactics. That's what it says. The quicker you get it sorted, the quicker you can move on. Remember, you are probably stronger than you think. Wow. Taurus. When I was shuffling the cards for you, I was like, wow, these cards, they're stiff and sticky. And usually that means, it's a little bit of your energy, and so we need this to loosen up because you're going through something. And so, dang, Taurus. This is not something that ever happens, by the way. So your first card is the Lovers. Take that in. Your second card is the Devil. Okay, I'm going to pull the rest of your cards. There is some kind of decision, choice, contractual situation that you have made. And it could be work, it could be love. I'm guessing it's love. Considering that, your Art of War cards are like, if it's breakdown in a marriage, know when to roll, be strong, hold steady. I don't think the message could really be any clearer. We could just wrap it up right now, but then we won't get the end result. Three major arcana cards. Four major arcana cards. I've never even heard of this because this is a whole deck. Okay? I can't even see a major arcana card in here. Maybe there's one right there, or maybe there's two, but there's only the one on the end, but there's only some gate cards in the deck, and only 21 of them are I'm sorry, I'm just hearing the story come through. Only 21 of them are major arcana cards. So you can see the rarity that the first four cards that you pour major arcana. We want to know the story for Taurus. Let's get the two cards slipped out at the exact same time. And they're both aces. Holy cow, I have chills. And I was when I was putting your energy into these cards, I was like, Spirit, tell me what it is. Let's get to the bottom for Taurus, I just was like, it's right there. That's a great card. And I mean, I was going through all the potential decks that could. This is too many. We're not going to do this. We're going to put these back and try to get not so many at one time. Anyways, I was like, just like trying to put some really fun energy into your cards, so that the better, the clearer the story, because I don't have any idea what direction anything is going to go. I've never before had this happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. I've only pulled 8 cards. And like I said, like they're sticky. Like they're really sticky. So whatever is going on, we need to just understand that another major arcana card. Okay. Another major arcana card. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Hearts. If I see the bottom of the deck, it doesn't always mean anything. Let's just glance underneath it. Holy cow. This came out, okay, this is, you were getting a solid offer that didn't turn out. You've got to break, there's a lot of strife going on here. And you realize how things are, and you know, this doesn't look like a healthy heart. This is sorrow. This is probably being pulled in 3 different ways, being pulled in multiple ways of thinking. This could also be a cheating card without a doubt, and you are over it. And you are like, I'm looking for new beginnings. Screw waiting for things to come to me. I am looking for new beginnings, and I'm not going to fight for nothing. I've got the world in front of me, and I will win. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. What is this? Like, this isn't even your... This is just like what I was led to do. Like, bottom line, you want to hang up now, you can. You got the gist of the message. The offer wasn't good. Betrayal. You're no longer going to stay up worried about it, and you're not going to sit around and wait for fate to work itself out. You're done fighting. You're going to choose the direction that you go in life, and you're going to winner chicken dinner. That's basically your whole read. I will go through the rest of the cards, but that sums up absolutely what all of this is. Okay, so the first card that was pulled, which is representative of you, is the Lovers. The Lovers is a contractual choice or a decision to partner up or make or go or do something with somebody else. Very typically, it's a relationship, but it could be a business partner. Look, you think it's blessed by the heavens, and look, the sun is shining down on you, and you're like, oh, thank you, Spirit. And this other energy is like, hubba, look at you. And you're like looking here, and this person's looking here, and like this, I think it's, I can't remember, who is this, Raphael or Gabriel or whatever the love angel is, you know, it's like, you think that like this is this total blessing of a union. And let's look closely. That doesn't look like paradise. It didn't. It was a lot of fun. The devil is representative of things that you really enjoy that hold you back. I mean, it could also mean a mean partner or a mean boss or somebody mean in authority over you. See, so this could be love or this could be work. So you could have taken a job with a contract and found out that your boss is a jerk. You could have entered into a relationship and realized this relationship is not good for you. what was good is not good for you. And you're changing. The World card means reincarnation, and reincarnation simply means the rebuilding of yourself. It means this has end. This situation has end, but you keep living just completely differently. And I know reincarnation, it's always like, oh, you're dead and then you're reincarnated to come back to life. Well, we go through many deaths, little deaths in the mundane. Okay, and so when you completely end a way of doing things in your life, that is reincarnation. Don't misunderstand that at all. Now, this is what has recently happened or is going to happen that's going to lead to this beautiful, what is this about? What is this about? But something has happened recently, or it's going to happen very soon. And I love this. Okay, and basically, this is probably the moment that you decided, I'm done. I'm going to end this. I'm going to reinvent myself. And the reason why is because of this. You found something out. You learned something. This tower is representative of the Tower of Babel, I believe, or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually like in history, it was when the languages got all screwed up and nobody could communicate to spread knowledge. And so I always think, like, when you see this, it's not necessarily like this bomb going off in your life. It could usually, I feel like it's like you learn something, because when you have knowledge, you know the truth. It's like when you can understand the language. Okay, when to know when to talk. Okay, it's like, I feel like you found something out and you were like, what the heck? You know, like, what in the world happened? I'm going to see if I can find out what that is. I don't know if I can or not. But whatever this knowledge is that you learned, it was like, hell no. It's like, you didn't even stay up one night contemplating it. Like, you knew. Or maybe you did stay up one night. Maybe it's been on your mind. But basically, you knew immediately. I think it's that you knew immediately that you were not going to stay up. I'm going to see if I can find out what this is, okay? Or at least maybe arrange. Gosh, sticky, sticky, sticky. Well, you were told something or given something. And you thought it was real. I think somebody brought you valuable information. I think that you learned the truth about something. It could be, it's obviously something of value that you learned that was brought to you, that somebody brought to you. Maybe you learned something from like a younger type energy, like maybe you learned something from somebody that you trusted, because the person that brought you the information, they don't gossip. They're really not into that. They in fact, they're kind of a loner and they're good with it. They're not, I mean, it's like they brought you some information. They may not have even known what they were telling you, and you figured it out. And it stopped everything for you. realized in the beginning that you are in a contractual, some type of situation, commitment, marriage, something. It could be with the cable company. Hell, I don't know, okay? But it's as good as it is, it's not good for you. It's destroying you. And then you realize to get out of it, you can't leave and be the same person you were before because it changed you. This situation, relationship of some sort, because we're all people, so everything's a relationship. It changed you because of the chains that you allowed around yourself, and you have what you've been doing that nobody's been seeing is reinventing yourself. And the reason that you reinvented yourself was because you got information or had a situation that absolutely, you're like, of all things, I'm never going to do this again. I'm done. I'm done worrying. I'm done staying up late. I'm done fighting. I'm done trying things new. Okay, I'm done like trying again. Like, oh, let me try one more time, or let me offer one more solution, or let me hear one more promise that's going to make things better. And it's like, or you get some information and it's like, that's not really what's going on. This is, I believe, somebody bringing you news good that is really shows the real character of whom you were dealing with. And Nine of Swords in reverse, and it was aggressive. It was really, you realize it was just an out of control situation. And you couldn't stop it if you wanted to. The only way that you could stop it is to reinvent yourself. So, I'm not kidding you, these two cards came out together. So you had to say, wow, okay, so like this is like the offer from the universe, okay? And it's like, you thought that this was this wonderful partnership that you were going into. You found out that it was bad. It came out like this, meaning it was a bad investment. It means you read the stocks wrong. It means you misunderstood something. It means something was just taken away from you. It could mean not. It could mean something that you thought was yours was taken away from you. This came out with it too, in the upright. It could be that something, the value, was taken away from you. And this coming out right, with it, I didn't pull two cards, it just came out together. Could mean a couple of things. Well, this is your energy. You learned that something is taken away from you. And that's not right. You know that you can begin things again because you've reinvented yourself. And so you will have that Ace of Cups, which is going to be a new, most likely, very good situation. Cups are emotional. It's like the new beginning. It could be a passion project. It could be something that's going to bring you a lot of joy and passion. And you will have the ability to heal from what you end, or from what was taken away from you. Taurus. This is truly a Taurus card, in my opinion. The Nine of Pentacles is the person who remade themselves. The person who is independent and self-made. It could be entrepreneurial. It could even be like a single mother who like does it. Or parent, I don't want to say just mother, but see, this reincarnation is how you get here. away from all this other nonsense. Away from all this other nonsense is, if you're not here yet, keep working on yourself. When this moment happens, you're going to realize this. And you will stand as an independent, self-sufficient, valuable person, because you will have value for it yourself. Yeah. You are calling in your life. You're not sitting around waiting for it to happen. Reincarnation in the here and now means you are mastering the law of assumption or attraction. It could be magic. You are using everybody has the tools within to create the life that they want and to recreate what they don't want. We all have the ability to say, like, wow, I'm insecure. Wow, I'm codependent. Wow, I have low self-esteem. Wow, I get mad really easy and say mean things I don't like. We all have the ability to be like, wow, how do I stop that? And it can happen several different ways. I personally like magic. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to seek therapy. Every resource that you need is within you. And you should be like, I'm creating my future. Queen of Pentacles upside down. This is a woman who is content sitting there looking at her coins, but it's upside down. This just isn't enough for you. Being a queen can be boring. You don't want to. I mean, you're going to make it. You're going to have self-value and everything. Everything. This is such a great read, but you're going to be. I think that the Queen of Pentacles upside down could be a couple of things. Either that there is a female type of energy around you that is a naysayer. This is other people's energy or an energy surrounding you of a woman, of a queen upside down, sitting looking at her coins. Maybe, okay, so whoever or whatever this situation is that you're leaving could very well be like, how would you leave me? I'm so amazing and maybe rich. Or maybe I pay all the bills, or maybe I'm your boss and I'm how you make money. And you're like, I can do anything I want to. And they're like, you'll never survive without me. And you're like, well, this is what's going to happen next before the final. And this is justice. This is where you're going to get yours and they're going to get theirs, because justice and judgment can have a couple things in it. Okay, so on the moon day, are you being good? You're going to have to pay the price for all the good and all the bad deeds and that we do. That's just going to be what it is. Yeah, look, I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So like this person right here is like, you can't survive without me. It's like they're bullying you. They're going to get theirs. And the way that they may get it is because you don't need them. That is going to kill them. That's crazy. Those came out right back. This reading is really fun. Okay, so the justice is coming. So what the justice means is you're either going to get your karma, or they're going to get their karma, or everybody's going to get their karma. You may not see it though, but I think that you will, because this can give me an idea. Justice could also be that the riches are taken away, not from you, from the other energy. Like this queen, she may lose that coin. Maybe that's what's going to happen. That status they had is going to fall. The law that they thought that was on their side, it's the real law. Okay, the Hierophant came out. So the Hierophant is like I'm going to pick and choose to do things the way that I'm going to do. It's also it's like a ruling card. Like so when this says they're going to get that justice is coming, wherever that card went, I must put it back. Oh no, here it is. It's like, oh, it's coming times 10. This is like it's coming on a karmic level. Things are going to be taken away from who did you wrong. It doesn't matter. Not only their coin, but their status. Not only their coin, their status. Whoever this is, company, person, whoever this is not only going to lose their coin, their money, or a lot of money. They're going to lose their status. They're going to lose their reputation. They could lose their position, and they are in a position of authority. This could be something like somebody who's in a prominent position. That King of Pentacles is typically thought of like a figure of authority, like maybe a policeman, or something like that, or a judge, or a professor, or something like that, okay? But your result card is the Hermit. And I think what this means is you have gone so deep within yourself and found your peace. And now you know that you can always go deep within yourself and find your peace. It's when you go deep within yourself, you can recreate, create, and banish the things that tie you back. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. And by the way, you don't need to tell anybody who you are. Be who you are. When people start to question and want to know how this very possibly public separation is going to happen, you don't have to say nothing. Remember, your first cards, be strong, hold steady. Listen, assess the mood, then talk when the time is right. You don't need to say anything until you want to say something. We're going to review. This is huge. I hope you're paying attention. Taurus, pay attention. Start from the beginning. Listen, assess the mood, then talk when the time is right. If you have bad news to impart on a touchy situation to discuss, be aware of the mood of the person you are going to talk to. With practice, you should be able to gauge when someone will be resistant to your ideas and when they'll be open to your point of view and happy to find a resolution. Be strong, hold steady. When a close relationship like marriage goes wrong, the resulting breakup is never easy. But as soon as you are ready, move quickly. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Lay everything on the table. Keep your counsel and don't be rattled by bullshit tactics. The quicker you get it sorted, the quicker you can move on. Remember, you are probably stronger than you think. And then the cards came out to follow the Art of War's tarot. You contractually gotten into a situation with another person or company, which is people. I think it's a relationship because it said marriage, okay? So maybe you're living together. Not good. Mean boss, mean spouse, bully, jerk, complete asshole. Like ruling you, dictating everything that happens in this relationship. The problem is there's some fun in it, and that's how you got into this situation. Or maybe there was just tons of lies. You're like, oh my God, I'm sitting here taking all of this with chains around my neck like I'm a slave, and the chains aren't even tight. So behind the scenes, you started changing. Behind the scenes, you started reinventing yourself. Behind the scenes, you start the process of reincarnation, which is like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. Why? Because you're losing yourself. You learned something. Something made you stop everything and realize that you needed to change. And this is what changed. You're not doing this anymore. Crying all night, worrying, fighting, sleeplessness, headaches, sorrow, guilt, pressure, looming over you. Like you're supposed to be able to fix this by yourself. You're not doing that anymore. You're not even going to make any more offers. You're not willing to extend any more, entertain any more offers. Like somebody saying, oh, well, what if I give you $5 more an hour? Or what if I promised you I'll take the trash out all the time? And you're like, I don't care. I don't need your money. I don't need you. No more negotiations. You learned this abruptly, or you made this decision very abruptly, or it's just abruptly given. I mean, it did come out on the tower. You are walking away with your dignity, and you're like, this is barren land. I am done. You see that original offer that you gave me, that I took, it was bad, or it got taken away from you. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. It's over. It's a dead deal. You thought it was a gift from the gods. I did too. Look how beautiful. But it's not. And you know this in your head. This is your energy. You know this. And you know this. Ending that, acknowledging it for what it is, leaves you standing for the ability to start new again. And you're determined to do it. You are self-reliant, you are confident, you are independent, you are successful, and you are happy. And you made it. This is a self-made situation. This is very entrepreneurial. This is very single parent getting back on their feet and killing it. would you do that? Well, it's all within you. You've learned a few things, like how to draw, script out the kind of life that you're going to live, the kind of person that you're going to be. See, that's part of the reincarnation spot. You are no longer affected by other people's energy and other people telling you that you need them. You don't need them. Look at you. You are not somebody who needs this negativity. This is bullying. This is, oh, you need me to pay your bills. You'll never survive without me. If it's a job, like, oh, well, you need your paycheck. Or if it's a person, it's like, you'll never be happy without me. You know, isn't that the funniest line ever? It's like, come on now. And you will be. You'll be successful. You're not going to fall into this trap. You're above this. You're not being bullied. And you're not going to sit around and cry over whatever, you know. I think that your values are going to go like up, and that means like money as well. But I think that even if they didn't, it doesn't matter. You're like, I'm not going to sit here and worship a coin. You becoming yourself independently is justice. But I do believe that there's going to be a little bit more karmic order that's going to happen. And this also means that there could be a very public fall from grace with this king and this queen upside down. So I don't know who this company is or this person is, but they may have to work on their public image. You have learned that you can step away when needed and reevaluate things and find the answers within you. In fact, you have become so strong in this. You're probably pretty intuitive about your own self and things around you. You know the truth. You do not need to share it. It may be, you may be able to do magic. You may see the future. What about these cards that came out? That just came out like all together. Ready? Here's the shorter version of all of this. You got an offer. It's stuck. There was some betrayal. Somebody was stabbing you in the heart. You're like, this situation's dead to me. I'm not going to sit around and worry about this. In fact, I'm just going to go and bury it in the backyard. Look, I'm not even sad about it. I'm not going to wait for the heavens to open up and bring me a new opportunity. I'm going to command that opportunity to come in. I'm going to take care of my own self. And I'm going to use my subconscious and my will and my magic. And I'm going to go the path of least resistance because I can map out my own future. I can go any direction I want to. The world is mine. And you're going to sit back and let everybody watch you win. This is the victory dance. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus! You made my day. You made my day. Talk to you soon.